Hey Fisherman, Aqua Duelist here, and I want to quickly say thank you guys so much just for all the support that Legendary Fisherman has been getting on this channel. It's pretty crazy how just those videos get so many views for me being a smaller channel. Just all the comments and everything, you guys keep requesting it, so it's really awesome. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't checked out the last video I made, it was about a fish engine I tried to make for this deck. Link in the description down that below if you want to check that out. It's pretty freaking cool, even though I ultimately did decide to drop it. Even a little condensed version for now. I don't know, I feel like this is like a little bit better with what I'm doing in this right now. But I'm hoping someday maybe I can get a little bit of a synchro variant in here so I can fully utilize the Earthbound Mortal support. I just think it'd be cool to incorporate the one fish Earthbound Immortal in here. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this deck profile. So, of course, starting off, we are playing 3 copies of the sexy Lost Art promo of the OG Legendary Fisherman. It's finally nice to have that spearhead or harpoon head uncensored, and oh my god, it's pretty fucking sexy. So, if you're playing 2 of Legendary Fisherman 3, you should play 3 of these. If you're only playing 1, you could drop this down to 2. That's just what I think. Personal preference. And then also playing 3 copies of Legendary Fisherman 2. Searches out Legendary Fisherman 3, which we are playing 2 of. Which is like an insane boss monster. Like, this thing is insanely freaking good. But you have to tribute a Legendary Fisherman 1 or 2 to make it. It's the only way you can special summon them. So, and then I'm also playing 1 Citadel Whale because it's really freaking good, and Legendary Fisherman 2 can search it, and you could Foolish Burial this thing and revive it. You essentially really only need to play 1 because it just revives itself. It's a nice negate. So that's it for the actual Legendary Fisherman lineup. Now, going on to the other monsters, of course, I'm playing 3 copies of Warrior of Atlantis, and I finally got my hands on some ultis, and oh my gosh, these things are absolutely beautiful. They're awesome looking. And then for other monsters, I am playing the Frog Engine, so that consists of 3 Swap Frogs, 3 Duke Frogs, and then 2 Rotototans, and I don't really feel like there's, I shouldn't have to explain frogs just because they're really old, they're fan favorites, and, they've been meta at one point, they're rogue, everyone really should know what these do except for very new players, so, if you are, sorry. But, now, that's it for the monsters. Now, going on to the spells, playing 3 copies of a Legendary Ocean. You need it to make this deck work and really function, at least the Legendary Fisherman stuff. You could do some cool stuff with frogs, if you don't have this. They're kind of like, I guess, a backup plan in a way. And then playing 3 copies of Fury of Crucian. Still think it's cool, it's nice, it's just not what the deck needed though for support. The deck already essentially just has great potential in outing opponent's monsters, but the protection effect is really freaking nice, so that does really, really help in that area. And I'm also playing 2 copies of Rage of Karushin, really freaking good. I still think it's insane that this thing's a quick play, it's stupid, so happy this thing's not banned. If Legendary Fisherman ever got good, I could see this getting hit, so. And then also playing 2 copies of Feast of the Wild level 5. It's basically like a monster reborn for level 5 monsters, and you can summon a level 5 from not just your graveyard, but your hand if they're there. So, you could do 1 from hand, 1 from grave, or 2 from grave, 2 from hand, whatever. So yeah, it's really cool. It's nice for a grind game, just revival. The effects are negated though, but I mean, most of the case that doesn't really care. It's here for XYZ or Link plays. So 1 Foolish Burial good, so we can send a Fury of Karushin to grave, or we could also send a Legendary Ocean if we're able just to make Citadel Whale, because Citadel Whale sets the stealth attack, which can drop a legendary ocean from the grave onto the field. So, yeah, it's a cool little thing you can do there. Still only think one's fine. Then for the other spells, obviously the one terraforming, one monster reborn, one really cool dual terminal foolish burial, one upstart to make this card or make this deck a 39 card deck. That's it for the spells. Now for the traps, I am playing a couple. Obviously playing the 3 Torientals because we are playing 3 Fury of Karushin. So 3/3. And then 2 Sea Self Attack, which is arguably honestly the best trap that Legendary Fisherman could have. Like, this thing's really freaking good. So yeah, that's it for the traps, and that's it for the main deck actually. So now going on to the extra deck, which you're not really going to be using. This is more of just like, this thing really wants to rely on the main deck, but you do have the extra deck for for options. So for links, we were playing the 1 Mistar Boy. Boost our stuff up a little bit. 1 copy of Era, the Water Charmer Gentle. If you really need to make it, you can crash it and get a Swap Frog. That's honestly the way I see this thing is like its best use. 1 Marincis Coral and Enemy. We can easily just abuse, kind of abuse Swap Frog with this. It's pretty nice. And then 1 copy of Marincis Great Bubble Reef as just kind of like a nice little Link 4 that we can go into after making the Marincis Coral Anemone. It's like okay. Just the little boost it does and the draw is pretty nice. So, but I just wish Waters had just like better generic links, because they don't really have a lot. They honestly really need a Link 1, I feel. That's just generic. So that's it for the links. Now going on to the XYZs, playing 1 Bahamut Shark and then 2 Totally Awesomes. Then for the other for rank 4s or more rank 4s, I'm playing 1 number 37 Hope Woven Dragon Spider Shark. It's a name. Silent Honor Arc, Abyss Dweller, and then I'm also playing the number 27 Engine, which is, or not Engine, Package, which is 1 copy of number 27, 1 copy of number 39, or number C9 Mr. Steelio Girl, 1 copy of rank 10 Gaga Cowboy, Optimus Prime fused with a Harpy's Feather Duster, and then the Fuck You, This Is Game card. That's literally what those do. Friggin' love these. I don't know, like, I think this is honestly one, like, because we're not going into the extra deck, this is like the one deck I feel that really can just play this package, and it's okay. And, like, you have a couple different options, what really for the situations for him, and then, you can just go and just swing game. I don't know. It's really cool. I've always liked number 27, but it's never just really found its real niche, use yet, or gotten to any type of play. But I still think it's really freaking cool, and I love it. So that's it. I hope y'all enjoyed this deck. It's pretty fun. It's a cool deck. Favorite anime deck, but I just wish it was better. It still wants to play like it's 2004, which is very much an issue since it's 2020, getting close to 2021, so yeah. Anyways, guys, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Go ahead and harpoon that like button, harpoon that subscribe button, and comment any comments y'all's got. I'd love to hear what y'all got to say. And yeah, see you guys in the next video.